is the NASA project? The NASA project is to build and design a prototype that can block different forms of radiation for a long period of time. Now, what does this mean? There's different forms of radiation, such as microwaves, UV rays, X-rays. These are all forms of radiation that are emitted from the sun. Now, when you're in a rocket, you don't have the atmosphere to protect you like you do on Earth. So therefore, if you were on a mission to Mars, you would need something around the rocket that would protect you from these forms of radiation to prevent cancer, so that you could live, get to Mars, and get back. That is our objective today, to build and design a prototype that can block different forms of radiation.
Okay, as Luke just told you what we want this project to be like, how it's going to work, I'm going to tell you what we need in it. We need material that's lightweight, efficient, and is not costly. Like, take aluminum for example. It's lightweight, really efficient, and is not costly at all. It's stronger pound for pound for steel, and can block a lot of radiation. Like, take just X-rays, and aluminum will be able to block that.
So now that you know the requirements, what was our original design? Our original design consists of a cup, and inside that cup was Flex Seal. The reason it's Flex Sealed is to insulate it, so that if we know if anything heated up in there, it would be because of radiation, not because of conduction. Outside of that, we have aluminum. Also, with the aluminum's a conductor, and we don't want to bake everybody in our spaceship. And so we're going to Flex Seal the inside to make sure that not everybody just fries from the heat. And so now we have the aluminum. The aluminum blocks various forms of radiation. Now we have aluminum, well, that's very common. Now what's our take on it? What makes it better? Hydrogen absorbs a lot of radiation. Now what do you know hydrogen's in? Water, H2O. And so, what we were going to do, which it did not work, is we were going to have, yes, a condom. And the reason we were going to have a condom is because of its tight fit, yes, but also because of the fact that it contains hydrogen within it, and it can also help to block radiation. Now, originally our idea was to put it over the entire rocket and fill it up with water. Fill up the condom with water. Now, this one's not expanded enough to go over it, and you see the water would have normally worked very well, except we realized later that revisions had to be made. So we had our original design, cup, Flex Seal, aluminum, water, condom.
Contacting Mr. Like, we just found some new revisions. Now we can make our project work a little bit better and efficiently. After talking to Mr. Like, we found that a mirror is something that will be able to block UV. UV will chew away at a metal, take away its electrons, and that will make it positively charged, and have radiation be able to get into and damage inside of the capsule. And then he also said that vegetable oil is really, really efficient and has more hydrogen than water, and so it'll be able to block UV, X-ray, so on and so forth. And after we decided to make our prototype, see if it'll work, we put the vegetable oil with our condoms, and what ended up happening is that the vegetable oil chewed through the condoms and deteriorated it, creating a very big mess and having us to find new ideas. And now we have a plastic bag around our capsule with the mirror and everything else.
Bead is the same color as the other UV bead. There's one UV bead in the capsule, the other one is right there. If I take the UV bead out of the capsule and they're the same color, it did not work. If one is clear and this one is purple, we blocked UV rays and Houston has success. Thank you.
This is our final project. This is a bag with vegetable oil inside of it. And what's going to happen is once it hits space, its pressure is going to be so vast that it's going to make this vegetable oil into a gas just instantly. And what's going to happen is that the vegetable oil can actually absorb radiation. That's going to be one of our protective layers. And right here, as you can probably tell, is a mirror. And the mirror, like we said before, is going to have heat bounce bounce off and reflect off away somewhere vast, far into space. So inside of all of this, we have our capsule. It's a cup with Flex Seal and along with some aluminum. So we will show you a couple of the pictures of what we did when we took our UV test. It shows that the vegetable oil will actually absorb, and you'll be able to really see it really well and visibly. And that's all. Stay classy.